Time for another Sailor Moon chapter. This time, Chapter 4 Masquerade Dance Party. This one starts off with Usagi's mom looking that apparently Sailor Moon has solved another mystery, and Usagi's mom also is surprised how young Sailor Moon is. Then we suddenly see a massive whoosh as Sailor Moon is off to school because she's going to be late. She also notices there's a lot more police at checkpoints today than usual. And when she gets to school, we find out that a princess is coming. It is Princess D. She's set to inherit some secret hidden treasure that's been passed down in the royal family. And at the dinner party tonight, there's going to be a dinner party, and she's going to reveal it tonight. Luna thinks that this new Princess D could be the princess they're looking for, and that secret item could be the silver crystal. But anyways, Sailor Moon heads off to meet with her friends Sailor Mars and Sarah Universe, aka I'm just going so much I forgot their names right now. Yes, I forgot their names as well. But anyways, they get there and Sailor Mercury is not happy that Sailor Moon is late. But Sailor Moon had bad grades and got in trouble again. What a shock. And it's interesting because Richan, I forgot her name. My bad. Again, Richan. Yeah, we're gonna call it that. Basically says, well, and one more thing. If you don't expand on where you came from, Luna, and what you actually are, then I don't think I can help you people. Actually, her original first she says, for Pete's sakes, why do I have to be some guardian of justice? I'm a busy woman. Also, about the princess, we're supposed to find what kingdom is she from, and how will we know her? Richan, yeah, it's interesting the way she is in this one. Very strict and stern. Her reasoning, honestly, is a little more acceptable than when Sailor Venus was complaining about this. Sailor Venus just wanted to be lazy. Richan, however, though, is running a shrine and has a lot more responsibilities and stuff. So I can understand her not wanting to kind of hesitant with being one, but she does. It's not going to be that big of a deal into the story, but it's understandable with her. However, Luna explains that she's not sure what. She says that they wouldn't. Apparently, that even if she told them that they wouldn't believe her. Luna, you're a talking cat. They have magical powers. I don't think you telling. I think they would believe anything you would say at this point. That's always been such a funny cop out because it was also in The Wizard of Oz. Linda, why didn't you tell me? I could just wish I could go home. You wouldn't have believed me. What's her name? Dorothy should have said, what are you talking about? I'm in a freaking world called Oz. I've seen crazy. This whole world is so out of its mind. Of course I believe you. You know, just like that. I always love that cop out when certain people use that saying, you wouldn't believe me if I told you. When they clearly see these incredible have these new magic powers, and there's a talking cat. Yeah, Luna, I think they'd believe you. But basically, it turns out their goal is not to defeat me, but not to defeat the enemy, but to protect the princess. You are the guardians with a duty to protect the princess. And Usagi is their leader, and we see that Usagi is playing video games. Yeah, she's not paying attention right now. And Luna keeps batting her on the head. Come on, Usagi, we have a very important conversation, but all you do is play games. Wait, I'm almost there. Shape up. Luna goes, shape up, will you? Then after that, Usagi heads on home. We actually first, sorry, my bad. We run into Nephrite, who sees his fallen comrade Jadeite, and he wants to bring him back to life, so he's going to try to find the legendary silver crystal. And they believe that Princess D might have the legendary silver crystal they've been looking for. Usagi heads home and sees that her dad and mom are heading to that dinner where Princess D is going to show off that really rare jewel that's never before seen. Usagi gets upset and gets a little devil tail. It says, Luna, let's go on an investigation. And she uses her moon powers and changes into a princess. Well, it's I'm not sure how to even make of that, but anyways. Richan's upset because she's not sure why she had to come. And Usagi notices it's a masquerade ball. Luna says, with all these masks, we won't know who is who. And Usagi is wonderful. It's like a foreign movie to her. And we see that her dad is completely and totally clueless, saying, she looks like Usagi, a lot like Usagi. I wonder if my daughter will grow up to be as pretty as that. Okay, you're completely and totally clueless. Yeah, anyways. So, apparently, after Usagi actually gets a little bit of a drink spilled on her. And she has to go to the restroom and wipe it off. And this is actually a really sad moment. She's basically upset because she can't find Luna, Amy-chan, or Richan. Where is everybody? And I really do like what they put right here. Here am I, finally a princess, and I'm all alone. This is no fun. My pretty young princess. And we see that. Who makes an appearance? Tuxedo Mask. Tuxedo Mask makes an appearance and starts dancing with Sailor Moon. And it feels, and for both of them, it feels right. There's something about this that feels very right. It's a precious moment. Then Luna catches Usagi-chan, and then Tuxedo Mask just disappears. Luna explains that Princess D is in further. And we see that Princess D is upset because more people care about the crystal than they actually care interested in talking to her. They only want to talk about the crystal. But then one of the villains comes in and takes over her body. She eventually snags the precious jewelry, jewelry that's mystery jewelry, and she starts running. She heads all the way to the balcony when Usagi tries to stop her, and Usagi almost falls off. Tuxedo Mask saves her, but he can't hold on. And they're both about to fall when Luna says, Usagi-chan, the pin. And the pin, I shit you not, turns into an umbrella. And it's kind of cool. Damn, that pin's pretty badass. It can turn to anything. Jesus Christ. Wonder if it can turn into a 50 cal sniper rifle. But solve a lot of their problems. Anyways, they fly back up, and Sailor Moon and Usagi transforms into Sailor Moon, and she realizes she does not have that her tiara is gone. She lost it during the fight with Jadeite, but she's able to but her body feels so warm. It feels just like when Tuxedo Mask took my hand, and suddenly, bam, she's got a brand new tiara. And she sees the enemy in the darkness, and she sees that the massive darkness is coming to swallow them all whole. And Sailor Mars tries this topic. It doesn't work. So Usagi-chan. So Tuxedo Max explains that it takes an even greater like. And Luna says, Usagi-chan, use your new tiara, reflect the moonlight. Shine it on the Princess D. So she signs her new tiara. She uses Moon, Twilight, Flash, and shines it. Hold on, pages got stuck. Right on the princess, killing the evil spirit. And Nephilim cannot believe it. He says, it vanished. You dare erase my shadow, Sailor Moon. And then we see that Princess D comes out of her coma. She wakes up, her glasses fall off, and she is absolutely gorgeous. Then they all think that if Umno, aka if you're wondering who Umno, it's Melvin from the English version of Sailor Moon. That was his name. Yeah, they think he might be gorgeous, and one of them goes, not a chance. If he took off the glasses, and yeah. And then we see what this rare jewel was, and it was a statue of the very first Princess D, who looks just like that Princess D. That's actually kind of a really clever twist. I like the fact that they did something like that, and it just making a statue of the first one who looks just like that Princess D. Everyone's all underwhelmed, and Usagi sees a bunch of drinks and starts drinking them and says, this tastes great. Usagi, have fun with your massive hangover, because that's not juice you're drinking. And then Tuxedo Mask grabs her, and puts her down, and she falls asleep. And then he kisses her, and then we see Luna go, get away from Usagi-chan, Tuxedo Mask. Just who are you exactly? Why are you keep appearing wherever we are? Because I, too, am searching for the legendary silver crystal. And you're the enemy? An ally? Who can tell? Since we're both after the same thing, that may mean I could be an enemy. Then we see a could be an enemy. And then we see a bit of a glimpse into our next Sailor Guardian for the next chapter. And this was a very good chapter. I really liked this chapter a lot. I got a kick. There was some good, really comedic modes, and this is definitely where the series starts to get much darker. It's starting to get that turn where it's going to get darker, and you can just tell. And it all fits in well. This really does work as a chapter. This is really well written, and I really enjoy it. The only thing that's kind of like is bonehead is when Luna says that you wouldn't believe me, yet you're a talking cat, Luna, and they have magical powers. So Luna, I think they believe anything you'd say at this point. But anyways, a good chapter all around, one I really enjoyed, and definitely this is when Sailor Moon is going to get really interesting. So anyways, this is Ash saying so long. I'm out. Good night.